Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Guys, I want to make a video today talking about how bad I feel for Calvin Kattar, man. As you probably know, he just lost in the main event last night to a surging prospect in Arnold Allen, and I just man, Calvin Kattar, like I just talked about with Piotr Jan in another video, it's just his luck in the UFC, especially this year, is just not going in his favor. So let's rewind a little bit. Calvin Kattar, he just storms onto the scene, looks amazing in his UFC debut, continues to storm through the division and become a really well-known top contender, and then he fights Max Holloway, gets absolutely brutalized. That's totally fair and square, right? It's tough to say with Calvin Kattar because he did belong at the top, but it's just a really bad performance he had against Max Holloway. He's more than proved himself to be a top contender. It was a bad outing and a bad beating. Regardless, everybody was counting him out. Everybody was saying Calvin Kattar doesn't belong at the top, which he already proved at the time that he did belong at the top. He's a very good fighter. Just again, Max Holloway, I don't know if it was a matchup for him or if he was having an off night. Who knows? Regardless, he lost that fight, but the whole fan base turned on him. They said he sucks. They said he was done. Then he comes back this year, renews himself, and he fights Giga Chikadze and puts on an amazing performance. Just beats the brakes off of him the whole time, slices him up with elbows. He looks amazing for 5 rounds, and everybody was counting him out in that because of the Max Holloway fight. And he's like, guys, I'm a good fighter. I'm going to come back. I'm going to get to the title fight. He gets the win and a surging prospect in Giga Chikadze. But what did the MMA fans say? What did they say after that fight? They said, oh, Giga wasn't that great. He didn't belong at the top. They just totally undermined what Calvin Kattar did. And I'm like, guys, come on. Calvin Kattar, no, he just totally proved himself after that Max Holloway fight. So he comes back, right, on an amazing win. Fans are still not convinced of him. Fights Josh Emmett. What happens? The whole world thinks he won that fight and then gets a decision robbed against him. Luck strikes again, but at least this time people are saying that Calvin Kattar won the fight. At least it's not like they're not undermining what he did in that fight. They're like, hey, Calvin Kattar deserved that win. He should be the #1 contender. He should be in the talks to fight Volkanovski, but now he has to fight again a surging prospect in Arnold Allen, 19-1, I believe. He's super tough guy. Someone a lot of people wouldn't want to fight, right? Quick hands, powerful. Calvin Kattar took that test head first, wants to make a statement for Alexander Volkanovski, who even said at the beginning of the fight, looking for a statement here. He's ready to fight for the title, and then just destroys his knee so early into the fight. And I personally think that Calvin Kattar was going to win that fight. I thought the later rounds he would have took over. He would have looked fantastic. Regardless, whether or not he would have won that fight, it's just he didn't get the opportunity to put on the performance that he wanted. So he made himself up to the top of the division again just for an injury, just to strike him down, man. His luck is something else. I just wanted to make this video saying, like, guys, we need to appreciate Calvin Kattar. He is taking on the toughest fights, and he's going through some absolute wars for our entertainment. He wants to get to the belt, and I hate to see his opportunity stripped from him like that. And it's not, I don't mean to undermine what Arnold Allen did, because he looked great in the first round. He looked like, hey, you know what, if the whole fight went like that, he would have won. But at the same time, Calvin Kattar, I could have seen him, and this is what a lot of people were actually thinking, is he would have came on really hard in the later rounds of the fight. But like I said, the opportunity just got stripped away from him, and I feel really bad for Calvin Kattar. So guys, I would love to know what you think down below. Please let me know what you think. Do you think Calvin Kattar could come back? What do you think his next fight should be? And thank you so much for watching this video, everybody.